Staying To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech as we continue the adventures of Voodoo's Marauders, currently puttering around the Reach, just looking for contracts, killing some time, and blowing up some enemies, while we wait for Kamea to finally get her stuff together to start engaging and attacking the enemy. But as we've been wandering around, heading towards our next contract, the first harvest. Dr. Murad arrives at the briefing, her arms full of succulent red orbs. Look, the first harvest from the hydroponics garden. Are those tomatoes? Darius asks. She tosses one and he bites into it, then sighs with satisfaction as he wipes the juices off his chin. They are! Tomatoes, strawberries, watermelon, squash, basil, and that's just the early harvest. With studied nonchalance, Sumire snatches her own tomato from Farah's arms. You'll be thrilled, Commander. How do you want to share the news? We're gonna throw a garden party. Hello? Dr. Murad stands in the center of the hydroponic garden. She brushes a melon tendril away from her face as she addresses the company. I want to thank our commander for making the creation of this hydroponics unit a priority. With fresh produce we can now enjoy, is only the beginning. We are also growing medicinal herbs for use in the medbay, and, as I'm sure you've noticed, the air in this pod is much more enjoyable, which should serve to improve shipboard health. Farah smashes you a smile. So I would like you all to take a deep breath and raise a tomato or a strawberry or whatever you fancy in salute to our commander and our new garden. The entire crew lets out a lusty cheer, followed by the sound of contented munching. Morale +2, we lost 15,000, but who cares, and we get a +3 medical point for the next 30 days. Nobody's in the medical bay, but that's not a problem. So we have managed to finish Gamopod and have switched our priority over to the low G pool as we are en route to our next target. We only have one more quality of life upgrade after this one, the libraries, gyms, and that sort of thing. One more simulator upgrade, one more power upgrade, and one more engine upgrade. We may actually get the Argo fully kitted out by the end of this campaign. Although it has been a fairly long campaign, I have no idea how far into it I am. I actually haven't watched anybody else play the proper natural campaign. So I've been at least experiencing this along with you the whole time. We have arrived at Ryan's fate, so let's drop down immediately. There shall be no wasting time. And we're going to try the Orion Lance. So I have recently finished kitting out this Orion in its entirety. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's basically the same Orion as this one. I mean, this one has a little bit less armor and a little bit more heat efficiency. And this one has a slightly less powerful AC-20. It's got an AC-20 plus with accuracy rather than AC-20 plus with an additional 10 points of damage. So they're pretty much the same. It really kind of does disappoint me to a certain extent, but you know what? We're going to make it work. We're going to have some fun with it. We do need to get a good gunnery pilot, so despite the fact that Medusa is no longer driving his Scout Dragon, he's still going to rock and roll inside on the group, and this time he's going to bring, I can't call it a Scout Orion, but we'll come up with something for it. I'm just going to swap these around because I like having Highlander, K, K, V. It's alphabetical, almost. Sort of, yeah. So we've got me in the Highlander, Behemoth in the Orion, Medusa in the Orion. They're almost identical, although Medusa's is a bit tougher, so we can throw him out a little bit more. And Skyros in the Orion Artillery. Let's drop down onto this planet and get something started. Today's mission is going to be a straight-up battle. Nothing too special, Martian terrain, enemy mercenary unit, so should have an okay time. 3 skulls, so nothing that should tax our lance all that much, but at the end of the day, what we're doing here isn't so much as testing the lance as killing time for Lady Arano to finally get back to us so we can really test the lance against the Directorate forces. So, max pay on this one is going to be 71,600 C-bills, not a whole ton, but not terrible either. Max salvage we're going for is 3 priority and 14 additional. There was another mission, but it was a pain. It was a convoy assault, and I wasn't going to get on that one. 3 skulls, so we're currently trying to engage in long-term operations in the system, which runs counter to Directorate interests. They've hired a well-regarded mercenary outfit to engage the Urano restoration. Operatives on the planet's surface, and the mercenaries have set a single well-armed lance. We'd like you to counter that lance by intercepting and destroying it. I don't like fighting mercenaries, but that's the nature of our business. Let's drop down and come on them like the hammer of God.
Initiated.
I just realized Skyros is the only one who doesn't have the maximum guts. Alrighty, so on basically what is BattleTech Mars at this point.
To a place like this.
Oh, really? You like Martian deserts?
Heading out.
So we'll just rush everybody on forward. There's not going to be anything special like maneuvering around this time. It's just our hammer versus our anvil, and we're going to come crashing together and see what happens. I do anticipate us winning, purely because we have better pilots. And probably better loadouts on our mechs. The stock loadouts
Position
sometimes are really good, and, well, okay,
On my way.
sometimes can be okay.
Location
But for the most
confirmed.
part, the ones that we've got are much, much better. We've got a single heavy mech on the scopes at this point.
Picked up a
Second
blip.
mech. What are you? Do we know? 75 ton, 65 ton. Interesting. I'm going to reserve. Doesn't look to me much cover around except for these dust devils over here, so that doesn't really give us anything special to not reserve. 65 tonner coming forward. And not revealing. Interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to come up with something to engage. Can I get Skyros to see the target? I can. Excellent. The reason why I want to open with Skyros is because Skyros has enough firepower to knock somebody well, to push somebody to maximum knocking over. It's a catapult. Interesting. I always wanted a catapult.
Here comes
Never
the
could
ship.
ever have the opportunity to actually get it, unfortunately. So we'll send a whole bunch of missiles his way. He is braced, so that should be an interesting amount of defense on that one. But, I was hoping for a little bit more to knock him off his bracings. I guess that
What's
means
up, boss?
Behemoth is up first. Yeah, get her into the Dust Devils. And yeah, that'll be... Ooh, maybe I should get Medusa first.
Aye,
Medusa's cannon is an additional accuracy cannon. Which, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Copy
I
that.
didn't have an additional damage cannon, so I had to put on something that would be alright. So, with the AC-20, he's actually a little bit more accurate than Behemoth is, despite being slightly lower on
Copy
gunnery.
that.
Hit him in the leg with the cannon, which is great, and this should set him unsteady. Does that take away his bracing? No it doesn't, but he will be
Waiting
easy to
for
hit
orders.
now. So we're going to pop up over here.
On my
Could have
way.
used a breaching shot with the Orion. It would have doubled the damage, but I really wanted more stability than anything else on him. And you also have breaching shot, so I will click that and that. We're going to cut right through.
Target confirmed.
And structure exposed, 110 damage right on his little ear. And I get to follow up. Am I going to be able to make him to cover? Not quite. Can I just shoot from here? Only indirectly. So we're going to have to walk up a little bit. That'll be some decent accuracy across the board for all weapons. And hopefully this will knock him down. Just so we can act before him with all our heavy mechs and kill him in the next round.
All
Fire
weapons
everything.
Committed.
The Gauss rifle nailing that leg. This leg really seems to be taking a lot of damage. At least what it appears to be. That'll knock you over. You are on the ground with your first injury. Looks to be 4 medium lasers and 2 LRM 15s or 20s. We'll find out. I could find out if I just right-clicked on him, but who cares? We're going to kill him in relatively short order. Enemies up first. They've got a mech on 3. Ooh, they've got an Orion ace pilot. There's another Orion K, and he's nailing Medusa with a little bit of firepower. Medusa is, of course, in cover, so not having too much of a bad day about this one. So his Orion is an ace, and then that's him. So we're about to find out if that's basically
Commander.
everything he's got. Stomp up here. That'll be 95% accuracy as we move on.
Moving out.
Getting a little bit more sensor. Oh, we do have a target. 60 tonner up there. Not particularly interested. Hi, what do you got? You've got 2 LRM-15s and 4 medium lasers. Okay. Should I go for pilot kills? You might not be the most amazing pilot ever. You do have an increased heat threshold. How much CT you got? Oh, we're looking at 178. Theoretically, I can do that. So we'll just go for CT.
All weapons.
I'd like a catapult, but honestly, at this point, the catapult is not... Yeah. The catapult's not really in a position to be the most important thing for us at this point. We really need heavier mechs like more Orions, although we do have an entire lance of Orions at this point. Another 65 tonner could be another catapult. We'll find out if he suddenly lobs a whole ton of missiles our way. No, he did not act at all.
Yes, Commander.
Could also be a Thunderbolt, which would be an interesting choice. Skyros, please.
Need something, Chief?
Yeah, first of all, I need you to cover, and second of all, I need you to then lob a whole ton of missiles into this guy. If we can make him unsteady, which I think we can have Medusa's Orion follow up and knock him over. And just systematically work them down that way.
Locking in all weapons.
Fire everything. Feels kind of weird to be using an Orion as this sort of LRM artillery boat. It's just because you'd think an Orion would be more like walk up in your face, punch you in the face, and hit you with an AC. Which, to be fair, our other 2 Orions are, but... Ooh, breaching shot, ignoring cover. Just a couple of LRMs, nothing too special. So probably
Minimal
a
damage on that
Thunderbolt
hit.
then? Normal Thunderbolt has an LRM 15, doesn't it? Oh no, it's a 60 tonner. That's a quick draw. That's a quick draw. Fired too many missiles for that to be a dragon, but not enough for it to be a Thunderbolt.
Received.
Also, it's too small for that. Dragon, of course, only has a single LRM-5 when stock mode.
Let her rip.
Fire that cannon. Oh! I love it! I love it so much, and we've got 3 salvage. Oh, we picked up another Orion.
Hostile eliminated.
2 Orions in a row. Thank you. We're gonna have 4 Orions. We will literally have an entire... Destroy an enemy Orion with an AC-20? That's a thing? Is there something lore-wise that I'm missing on that? If you know, let me know, because I'd be fascinated to find out. I can get eyes on you in relatively short order, and you're only 65 tons, so I'm gonna guess that you're probably not super dangerous. Just a guess. Thunderbolt? Yeah, it's a Thunderbolt SE, so it is the jump jet version of the Thunderbolt. He is a little bit more mobile, a little bit more capable of getting into range, but he does appear to be running for my Highlander. I can't blame him, but... Firing his large laser into Behemoth Orion as she just tanks the damage. Does not even care.
Losing lots of armor.
You're fine. I said you don't even care. You're a behemoth. You are literally the behemoth.
Good to go.
This is a 60-tonner, so I don't care. So just line up and let it rip. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Not even going to move. There's no point in it. We're going to stay in cover. Shell him with everything you got. Oh, look at all the little numbers. Beautiful. Perfect. So he is already unsteady. One shot ought to be able to knock him over. It's a quick draw 4G. Who could have possibly guessed? Us, of course. Yes. So he's firing a nice little brace of missiles, continuing to blast into Behemoth. Behemoth's going to be fine. In fact, we're going to stand her still. Oh, he cooked to do that. That wasn't clever.
Good to go.
Are we good with the accuracy? We're fine with the accuracy here. So alter slightly. Not you. You. Hi.
On it.
Wow, we've been really mean to quick draws lately. It's just like we're not going to pay any attention to you at all. Which we're not. They're not dangerous. They're an interesting mech, and I actually had one for a little while in one of my lances in Mech HQ, but
Ready for orders.
I like quick draws, I do, but they're not gonna set the world on fire. And we need mechs that'll set the
Location
world on
confirmed.
fire. Mechs like this like Medusa's Orion. It's got just enough firepower to lay into everybody. And how much CT you got left? You've got 178 again. I've got 100 plus 72 each. So yeah, I have an opportunity to be able to open them up, assuming I hit CT, but I don't think I hit CT with that AC. Oh, stacking up the damage a bit. On to me. Am I going to be able to get range on him? Not directly, so I will shell him, which is going to scatter the damage all over the place, because you can't target somebody if you're multi-targeting. You can't cold shot somebody if you're multi-targeting, which is a little bit sad. But click, click, fire. He's super evasive, I mean, I'll give him that much. He's not. He's dead. We have 3 Thunderbolts too, so we've got 2 S's and an SE. You missed with the only weapon that I really cared about, the Gauss Rifle. Gauss Rifle is awesome. It's everything you like in an AC-10 and better. Although, in this game, they make Gauss Rifles have a minimum range, which is weird. So he had to spend that turn a walk-in.
Receiving you.
Skyros, how you doing on accuracy? You're fine. You're just going to lay him out. You are going to overheat, though, so turn off the missile one. There we go. We'll keep us just under heat. Maximum stability damage being dealt, though. And just lay into him. Yeah, structure exposed, -1. Didn't actually make him unsteady. Interesting. I'm tempted to walk up and punch him.
Yes, Commander.
Do I just walk around and punch him? I can get up to 2 evasion if I move in the right direction. But it's got to be exact, and that'll be just enough to turn right towards him. Oh yeah, that's more than enough accuracy for me to be willing to fire into him. It's a quick draw. It doesn't have a ton of armor anyway. I am overheating. Let's shut off the slightly less effective LRM. They both do 12 damage, but one does more stability damage. So nailed him, it looks like in the leg. Looks like that was a hit, actually.
Waiting for orders.
You are still not unsteady. Okay, I guess I will swing a punch at you. Just stack some big, nasty damage on you. And
I wait into
swing.
it.
95 damage. That looks like it hit CT. And if it did, I should be able to follow up directly, if I can get a direct line of sight here. There we are. 95% chances to hit on everything. I will call shot if I need to, but I don't think I'm going to need to. Well, he could be low. 54. Let's just go with it. I think I'm going to knock him over anyway. Oh, wow, you missed with again, the only weapon I care about. But that's his CT destroyed. Bing, bang, boom, done.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Mercenaries eliminated. Well, that's all of them.
Mission.
Oh, we have a very nice lance, and now we have another Orion. Luckily, I do have enough AC-20s to build another one of the Orion Ks that we have. Like, I'd like to come up with something new, but I just don't see what else would be any decently. What I wanted to do was 2 PPCs, but they're just too hot. Orion, Orion, Orion. If nothing else, we can sell it. And I don't see any massive amazing weaponry. Nope. I have our mods that I just don't use because I don't build melee mechs right now. Yeah, we're good. Please give me the catapult. Oh, we got the catapult too. We walk away from this mission with another 2 mechs. And one of them is one that I like a lot. This does mean that my mech bays are almost full. I think I got 1 slot left, so I'm going to have to sell some, or at least store some of the worst mechs that we have. We've got like a fire starter and a couple of hunchbacks there. We can take care of that, no problem. But a nice, simple mission to blitz on through. Gets us some really nice equipment, although I would... Oh, Lady Arana's contract to liberate House Parada and deal with Espinosa's dropship fleet is ready for review in the command center. So next time, we'll be able to follow up with another priority mission as we picked up another Orion K, and I think our first catapult C1. Yeah, that'll be nice. Sweet. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. 2 brand new mechs, both of them heavies. One of them is another Orion, which we're going to build exactly the same as the other Orion Ks. I can't make twin PPC work no matter how much I want it to, and a single PPC just does not deal as nearly enough damage when compared to an AC-20. That ultimately is the problem. But yeah, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.